Alrighty, alrighty, alrighty. Here we go. Hammer Sophia, let's go. Hey, James, Jill, and Bruner, how are you today? Who's saying hi? Who's saying hi today? Let's go back. Let's go back. Here we go. Araspa, 26, how you doing? Alcon, how are you? Barbled So. Barbled So, okay. Jill Ann, how are you today? Mike Demand, Hammer Sophia. KB, what's happening? Fladonka. Queen Kapari. Fladonka, Queen Kapari. Michael Stewart. Do you have reverb or is my car radio? Alcon, I have no idea what that means. Hammer Sophia, Fladonka, Neil, how are you? Michael Stewart. D. Nike is good dividend stock. Yes, it is. Let's be the first one on the list today. Let's check it out. Before we do, ooh, my hair looks terrible. Don't get old, folks. It doesn't get any better as you get older. Okay, that being said, oh, the hell with it. All right, 60 years old. What am I expecting? Really now? Okay, D, we're going to take a look at the first thing right there. Nike. Oh, wait a second. We had some questions on Harley Davidson. So we'll take a look. Harley Davidson and Nike. All right, so let's take a look. Nike's first. I already said Nike's going to be first. We'll do Nike first. Here we go. Alrighty, alrighty, alrighty. Here we go. Nike. Who's that? Hey, hi. First thing I always want to take a look at anytime I look at any stock is the 1 year chart. 1 year chart. What has the stock done in the last year? What is this company doing? Well, Nike's at 124, drops down, keeps on sinking, dropped twice, once in December and again in June. So the highs are around 124, the bottoms are around 72. We're currently sitting at 74 at the moment. What's happening here? We're doing some dividend investing for weekly cash flow. Safe, predictable, consistent, 1% per week. That's over 50% per year, if that's enticing to you. Kohl's, use a 74.72. Kohl's. We'll take a gander at that in a little bit. But let's finish up with Nike first, okay? A year ago, Nike's sitting at 105. Jumps up to 124. Oh, thank you. You're welcome. Yes, I know. Kohl's keeps on dropping. Finds the bottom in July at 71. Shoots back up to 89. Drops. Here's the bottom today. Ooh, sorry about that, kiddo. Today is the bottom. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take Nike and keep our eye on it. Once it finds that bottom, KE. I like a 30-day bond. Do I sell a course? Of course I do. Way down here, that's the bottom. So now, to isolate the bottom, I want 2 days to the upside. So I want it to go up twice before I think about jumping into it. Money Mitch, yeah, I do. Okay, hello from Bledsoe Barb 1. Not Bledsoe 2, 3, or 4. Fraud on your site. Really love your hair care. You like that? This is how it goes, like that. I wake up, boom, there you have it. Perfect, thank you. MU Peeps, do you trade full-time, Joe? No, I don't. 15, 20 minutes a day, that's it. Someone name a bit, nah, ha, ha. Okay, well, I subscribed just now. Cool beans. MU Peeps. MU, Micron Technology. Okay, so let's keep taking a look at Nike. Now, Nike is going to be a no until they find that bottom, but at 75, right now the 75 is going for 83. That's well over 1%, and that's what I'm looking for. You like my shirt? Cool beans. All right, anyway. So Nike, we want to wait for it to go up a little bit off of this bottom here. Okay, it might take a couple of days. It might take a week or so. So no trading full time. Simone, how are you doing today? Simone wants to take a look at Ally. A-L-L-Y. Simone, I wrote it on the list. We'll take a gander at it. Right now, I want to jump in and take a look at Harley Davidson, H-O-G. Now, I jumped into Harley Davidson 4 weeks ago. 4 weeks ago. Cool boy, how you doing? Week number 1, I got 3%. Week number 2, I got 3%. Week number 3, I got 3%. Week number 4, I got 3%. And this week, I think I got 2.5%. Okay, I can deal with it. So let's keep on taking a look. Harley Davidson. If you had to pull out all of your money and put it into one stock, what would it be? Macy's. Vlad, how you doing? Here's the high, 44. Here's the low, right around 29. She jumps up, pulls back, jumps up, pulls back. Look at right here. Now, it's kind of interesting what's happening right now. This thing had a 30-day high at $36.94. What's your favorite fast food restaurant? Oh my goodness. It used to be Checkers. Because I used to like the Checker burger and I used to like the fries. That being said, here's the high 30 days ago. She drops. Here's the bottom last Tuesday. She went up, she pulled back. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4 days to the upside. 4. So here's the thing. What's your thought on Macy's earnings? I invested over 20 years ago and bought shares of AutoZone. I have about 120 shares. Cool. I've been a checker like 10 years ago. It was good. Cool beans. All right, that being said, we have 4 days to the upside. Okay, last Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and today. What is it that I like best about Harley Davidson for this time? Fred Sauer, I'm going to disagree with you, Fred. I haven't seen a single bond that gives over 20 or 30%. You find a bond that's over 30, 40%, I'll be more than glad to take a look at it. But bonds, no thank you. Now, Harley Davidson is currently at $33.29. The 33s are going for 40 cents, but you're losing 29 cents right off the top. So you take that off, then it no longer becomes worth it. The premiums really aren't that good. Now they had earnings reports a couple of weeks ago. I'm 55, looking to retire at 60. Should I sell those shares before I retire? Rich, I have no idea what shares you're talking about. I get so many questions that pop up, I have no idea which one we're talking about. Does Walmart pay dividends? Yes, it does. But Walmart's a little too high at the moment. WMT. We'll take a gander at it, but chill out. AutoZone. What is it? ATZ? ATZ for AutoZone. Anyway, let's keep on continuing. So, are you excited for Thanksgiving? No, not really. Okay, sorry. So, 33.29. I'm into it at 35. I sold the 33s this week to get a nice 1%. I also, what do you think of Peltier? No. No dividends, no thank you. Can we look at Intel? Ooh, I like Intel. INTC. ARR, that's going to be a no. ADP. You guys are just throwing stuff out there now. All right, so Harley Davidson's not going to make the 1%, but I still own it, and I still want to get rid of it. Okay, so that's a $400,000 loan. Not quite sure what you guys are talking about, but okay. Next on the list. Hershey. We haven't done Hershey yet. This is from yesterday. The aristocrat stocks are safe choice like Coca-Cola. Yeah. 933-93260599713. Interesting name. Now, don't get me wrong. I like Coca-Cola. They've been in business for around 140 years. But look at the premium. Right now, $61.90, that's what I can buy it for. The 62 is going for 45 cents. That's going to be a no for me. Pepsi looks interesting. Really? Pepsi? PEP. 158.71. I'd be looking at the 159s. There is no 159, but the 160, 80 cents, no. The 157, 99.58, losing, nope. The numbers don't work either. Am I a day trader? No, I'm a weekly trader. I buy on Mondays, I sell on Fridays. Okay, I like doing what is called a covered call, where you buy the stock, sell the option against it to get a good premium, which is over 1% per week. All right, Ed Figgy, Pepsi, the numbers just don't work. Sorry. Right now it's at 158.71. The 159 is going to be the closest. They don't have a 159. So if I do the 157, it's only paying $2. But I'm losing $1.31. You take $1.31 off of that, you're walking away with 66 cents. Yeah, no, that's sorry. APD, Cameron, really? APD? So Coca-Cola's a no. The premiums just aren't good enough. Pepsi, no. Those premiums aren't that good either. General Dynamics, hell no. Look at that. Look what happened the past couple of days. Okay, your 30-day high is here. Okay, Thursday, Friday, today. Okay, yeah, now you have a new bottom. So I'm going to put General Dynamics down. So when it does turn around, I'm going to jump in and take a look at that one. General Dynamics. Okay, so I never buy at a high, and I never buy at a low. I only buy it when it hits the bottom, turns around, and goes back up again, because that's what stocks do. Look, hit the bottom, turned around, went back up again. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the bottom. Bottom fishing. Ooh, that's a good way of looking at it. Okay, Cameron, APD. What the heck is APD? That's going to be a no, sir. The reason why it's a no, these are what you call monthly options, which means you can only do it once a month. Okay? Oracle, ORC. Okay, so here's Oracle. I hate when that happens. Now, Oracle looks interesting. Look at your last 30 days. Here's your high, here's your low. Now it's going to the upside. Great, it's at 786. Wait a second, that's Orchard. No. Orchard's going to be a no. Look at that. That's a monthly, that's no. But look at here. Here's the bottom here, and it's going to the upside. So maybe, if you like that. No. IVR, that's probably going to be a no also. And it is a no also. I had a question over here on YouTube. What do we got? Palantir, come on. Planetaire, no. Alrighty, so I'm caught up with all. Oh, wait a minute, 18 more questions. Holy cow. APD, no. Flipper, 56. Hey, James. Do you have any readers? I've noticed you have a squint to look at your text. Yeah, see, I'm blind in one eye, and this one is good for seeing far away, but not close. And I do have a pair of glasses, but every time I want to use them, I have to take them off, put them down. Take them off, put them down. Yeah, no. It's a little easier that way. But I do appreciate that, Flipper. Thank you. Ooh, Araspa Marathon. M-A-R-A. Now, we've been following Marathon for a while. Check it out. Here's the high of the year, 34. The bottom of the year is down here at 10. She shoots up, pulls back, shoots up, pulls back, shoots up. She's pulling back at this moment in time. Take a look at this right here. Okay, here's the 30-day high right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 days down. Okay, look at the bottom over here. Way down the 950 area. We got a long way to go before this thing is actually going to be halfway decent. Sorry, I actually have some Marathon. So I'm waiting, just like you guys, for it to drop down to here. I might do some dollar cost averaging, jump back into it. Don't know. We'll see how it works out. Alan wants to look at Pfizer, PFE. Hell no. But wait a second. Hold the phone. Take a look. Here's your 30-day bottom right here. 30-day top. What's today's date? Today's the 18th. That's what happens when you retire. You forget what days it is. Okay, here's the last 30 days. 30 days ago, we were at 29.37. Yesterday, or Friday is the 30-day bottom, 24.48. But today was an up day for Pfizer. I like 2 up days in a row. So if Pfizer opens up higher tomorrow, then that's an opportunity to jump in. If so, what is it looking at? 24.96. The 25s are going for 27. That's over 1%. Let's see what it looks like. Let's get rid of that. Let's jump on over here, do a covered call for that. Like the 25s, right there. Let's do just one contract at 25. Makes it easier so people don't have to figure out, you know, how many contracts can I afford? Well, one contract is going to look like this. Buy one covered call with Pfizer 100s. Those are the weeklies. 22 November 24, that's this coming Friday. The $25 call against the stock Pfizer at the market to open. The profit I'm going to make off of this is $42 per contract. Get up my calculator. $42 per contract. Well, each contract is going to cost me $24.58. And that's a grand total of 1.7%. Brad wants to take a look at AEO. AEO. American Eagle Outfitters. Cool beans. All right, so 1.7% for 1 week. Now, when I do a trading strategy called the covered call, which means I'm buying it first thing in the morning, Monday or Tuesday. And then I sell somebody the rights to buy it from me for the exact same price I paid for it. In this instance here, Pfizer is selling at $24.96. The closest strike price to $24.96 is going to be the 25. Well, if I buy it at $24.96, sell it covered call, which means selling it to somebody else the exact same time I buy it. I want to buy it and sell it at the exact same time. Doing that, I'm buying it and I'm selling it, and I'm collecting $42 per contract, and it's costing me $2,400. I already know what I'm going to make before I even do the trade. When I say the way I want to trade, it's got to be simple, safe, predictable, and consistent. I can't say no way to lose anymore because some people think it's a little scammy or whatever. But I don't really see Pfizer going out of business in the next couple of days. I want to be in, and I want to be out by Friday. I want to make my 1%. 1% per week is over 50% per year. All right. Let's get back to where we were. Get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. Back to here. So that was Pfizer. What else we got? Ooh, Vlad wants to take a look at Target. TGT. Now, Target, if you didn't know, is a dividend king, which means it has increased its dividends for more than 5 decades. That's 50 consecutive years. Higher and higher and higher dividends every year. All right. The high, 182. The bottom, 120. She shoots up, pulls back, goes sideways. Bottom's there, 156.56. The 157.50s are going for, are you kidding me? 605. That's a nice premium. I seriously doubt we're going to get it, but that's what it's listed. Okay. The 157.66 is selling for 157.50, selling for $6.05. And look at the other premiums. Nice and fat and juicy. Woo, love it. All right, well, let's take a look at the chart. Is it the right time to buy it? Brad, do you ever sell puts to collect a 1% instead of buying the stock outright? Absolutely, Brad, I do, but I don't teach it here. Here I only teach one trading strategy because it's simple, it's easy. Puts can be very confusing at times to some people. A year ago, targets at 128. Top of the year, 181. That was the end of March. Drops back down to 132. Look at the last 90 days. The last 3 months. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So right now, it's in a little bit of an upturn. Okay. What's it going to do? Don't know. What does it normally do this time of year? Now, for those of you not familiar with what is called a seasonality chart, CVS HM. This is what's called a seasonality chart. All the way to the left is January 1st. All the way to the right, December 31st. The blue line, up, down, up, down. Right here, this blue dot represents today. This is this year's movement. The red line down here, well, that is 10 years of movement. 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 1 year on top of another on top of another to show you what does the stock normally do this time of year. Well, this time of year is right here, the second week in November. So if I go to today, drag it that way, well, for the next couple of weeks, she's going to go up just a tiny bit, about 3 weeks, and then she's going to drop until the second and third week of December. Now, that's not guaranteed. That's just historical performance. That's just what it did last year, the year before, the year before, the year before, the year before. 10 years. The last 10 years, this is the average movement. So on average, yeah, she's going to go up in the next 2 or 3 weeks, and then she's going to pull back down again. Not big, but very small. But look where she is right now. Okay? Right now, the last 30 days, where the heck is it? Right there. Here we go. Last 30 days. 30 days ago was the 30-day high. She dropped, retraced, drop, retrace, drop, retrace, drop, retrace. Now she's going to the upside. But look, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times it tried to break past that 156. Is it going to? I don't know. Maybe it will. Maybe it won't. But let's keep on moving forward. That was target. I'm a little iffy with that one, because I don't know exactly. But 605, that's crazy number. Next on the list, Kohl's. Somebody want to take a look at Kohl's. KSS. Yep, Kohl's keeps dropping. So, Kohl's made another bottom today. Okay, what was this? A couple of weeks ago? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 weeks ago, there's the high right there on the 21st. Just drop, 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 retrace, drop, drop. Okay, right here. We gotta wait a couple more days to see we can isolate that bottom. Where is the bottom? What does this stock normally do this time of year? This time of year, the stock basically doesn't do anything. Okay? A little tiny bit of a dip, and just sideways for the rest of the year. No big up moves, no big down moves. Let's go back to where we were. All right, here we go. Target. A, the Builder. Cool beans. Fred Sauer, War Machine, the best stocks. I'm not quite sure. Target has earnings on Wednesday, so premiums are elevated. Premiums aren't elevated. Premiums are freaking ridiculous. $6 for a premium on Target? I don't know. Just don't know. Anyway, here's Kohl's. We're going to keep an eye on Kohl's. I actually have some Kohl's. I got it at 23.23, which is not even on this chart. So I'm into Kohl's at 23. 23's up here. Okay, see the chart? 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. That's where I am, way up here. But this week I sold the 19s. See right here? The 19s. Because I don't think it's going to hit 23. I don't even think it's going to hit 19 this week. I'll collect the premium. All right, from there, next, Boeing. Okay, Fred, I'm going to disagree with you on that one. Boeing, BA. We took a look at Boeing the other day. Didn't look that promising. Okay. Okay, look at here. The bottom was Friday. Today, 1 day to the upside. I like 2 days to the upside before I jump in, because this could be the new bottom, but we don't know yet because we only have 1 day to the upside. I like 2 days. Some people like 3, some people like 4. I like 2. All right, so Boeing's not that bad. 143.56. The 144s are going for $2. That's cool. Okay. 143.56. The 144s are going for $2. The 143s are going for 265. So you get $2 off of that. Still over 1.5%, and it's a safer trade. The 143s, because you're already 56 cents in the money. It's a safer trade. Why not? But the question is, do you like Boeing? Okay. Is this the bottom of the year? Well, it could be. We won't know until tomorrow or the next day. Okay, see? Because the high of the year was back here in December at 268. And then she keeps dropping. Now we're at 143. That could be it. I don't know. That's like a 50% drop. How about Raytheon? Isn't that RTX? Raytheon. Okay, here's your high, here's your low, here's where it was, here's where it is. It went up, down, up, down. Now she's going back up again. Okay, let's zoom in. Here's your last 30 days right here. Doesn't that look lovely? 30 days ago, we're at 126. We jump up to 128.50, drop down to 118, shoots up to 125.50, drops 117. 1 day to the upside. We got one more day to wait to go to the upside. Maybe it will do it tomorrow. I don't know. Well, we'll see. Okay. See, it goes up, down, up, down. Now she's turning to go up again. That's all stocks do. It boggles my mind why people don't realize that's all stocks do. They go up, they go down. They go up, they go down. That's it. All righty. So that's RTX. The 119s are going for 131. You're losing 35. That's not going to work. The 120s, that's not going to work either. You're not going to get your 1% out of it, though. Jill wants to take a look at Able Mile. Was it ALB? Yeah, sorry, ALB. There we go. Able Mile, a year ago, 130. Jumps up to 155, shoots down, goes sideways, down, back up, 110. Now we're at 104. It's an interesting turn. Last 30 days. I don't know, Jill. Take a look. 30 days ago, we're at 96. Drops down to 93. Shoots up to 112. Drops back down to 100. 1 day to the upside. Waiting for 2. We need 2 for the upside before you jump in. The 104s are going for 216. That's 2%. If you like Able Mile. Now, Able Mile is one of the few companies I actually lost money on this year. I did. I lost money on Able Mile. What does it usually do? Ooh, Jill, did you see this? Now, you really can't mistake that for anything else, kiddo. Take a look. This is today, the blue dot, because the blue represents this year. The red is going to the downside. Me personally, I'm going to stay away from Able Mile. Okay? Historically, it usually goes down this time of year, so I don't want anything to do with it. I'll wait for it to turn around. Deliman, Neo. What the heck is Neo? I've never bought it before. Neo Inc. ADR. I'm going to go over to Yahoo Finance, put Neo in there, see what it looks like. NIO. All right, Neo. Here we go. Loading the chart. Cool. Let's see how well they pay out their dividends. Deli Man, we're going to take a look and see how well they have no dividends. Damn it, dude! Come on, dude! Dividend stock talk. Dividend stock. Why are you giving me a stock that has no dividends? I'd like to know how to find your Monday. Your Monday trades for 1% gains. Do I have to join Patreon? Unfortunately, you do. But hold that thought for 1 second. JD Juggler. Okay, JD Juggler. Here we go. Here's my trades right there. Riley, Riot, Alley, Marathon, Micron. Okay, go down a little further. Oh, here's some more right here. Micron, Riot, Marathon. Riot, Macy's, Marathon. What do I have over here? Marathon, Riley, Walgreens, Riot, Halliburton, Kohl's, CVS, Riot, and Kohl's again. All my trades are listed on my website. Okay, every day or every week I load them up. You guys can take a look at every single trade that I actually do. Joe Sullivan wants to take a look at Key, K-E-Y. So, Deli Man, Neo, no dividends, no thank you. All right. Key Corporation. Ooh, look at that gap right there. That's way too close to the high, dude. Sorry. Okay. 30 days ago, we're down here. She goes up, pulls back, goes up, pulls back, jumps up. This right here is going to fill eventually. Okay, she goes up, big jump up, pulled back, up, down. Okay, she's going sideways now. Okay, I don't like coming into a new trading range because here's the old trading range, and then she gaps up here. This gap usually fills. Not guaranteed. Oh boy. HM, ExxonMobil, Chevron, Pepsi, ConocoPhillips, and Dow. Interesting. Okay, we already looked at Pepsi. That was a no for this week. ExxonMobil. That's going to be a no. I don't like where it's sitting. CVX, Chevron. Definite no. Too close to the high. You get profit taking coming up at the moment. ConocoPhillips. 30-day high way over here. 30-day bottom. One gap, two gaps up, pulls back. I don't know. That's a tough one. And then Dow. D-O-W. Hell no. Okay, look at the big drop for Dow. Okay. Boom. Yesterday or Friday was the bottom. Today was up. I like one more day to the upside and then maybe, just maybe, Dow could be good. 44.53, the 44.50s are going for 28 cents. This is where I say nope. I want 1%. Okay? The stock price right now is 44.53. 1% of 44.53 is 45 cents. Well, it's only offering 28 cents. Not quite there. Sorry, Dow's going to be a no. Numbers just don't work. Super Mighty Spirit, PSN. I never heard of PSN. That's a no. Reason being, monthly optionable stock. That means you can only trade it once a month. Well, you can trade it anytime you want, but a covered call, you can only do it once a month. That's going to be a no. TRMD. Generic name. That's a generic name. TRMD. You know. TRMD. That's a no. Torm. Look at it. Monthly options. Now, there's a difference between a weekly option and a monthly option. A monthly option, you can trade it once a month. That's it. Weekly option, once a week, 52 times a year. That's what I'm looking for. Medina. I haven't heard from you in a while. How have you been? EC, you say. That's a no. Now, you've been away for a while, I get it, but you've been here before. You know I only like companies that have dividends and weekly options. This one has monthly options. This one's a no. Eric, PayPal, no. Okay, PayPal doesn't have any dividends. It's just flat out no. Generic name, TRMD dividends at 5% dividend. Yeah, okay, dude. Apparently you're not listening. TR, where did it go? Wow, I missed all these questions. Oh boy. NUBA, MX, MSTR. Wow. Wow, I missed a lot of questions, didn't I? All right, here we are. Nope, I didn't go to Merck. I didn't see Merck yet. PayPal. All right, right there we go. Eric, PayPal, no. No dividends, no thank you. TRMD, dude, we already looked at it. Monthly options, no thank you. 5% dividend, no. You want to invest at 5% per year, be my guest. I want 1% per week. That's 50% per year. That's what I want. PSN, we took a look at that one. That one's a no. Top 3 to buy right now. Dude, I have no idea who you are, so I cannot answer that question for you because I have no idea what you're looking for. I have no idea what you're looking for, so I can't do that. MRK. Okay, MRK, big drop. Okay, now MRK, take a look at this. Merck. Okay, big drop from the 30-day high all the way down yesterday, or Friday was a 30-day bottom. We have 1 day to the upside. I'll be looking for one more. The 98, no, 96. 96.62. The 97s are going for 80 to 107. That's almost 1%. MRK, I'll write that one down. We'll see how that looks. Neo's a no. Creator, PSN, that's a no. Pfizer, RTX. Bristol Myers Squibb. Kevin, BMY. Bristol Myers Squibb. Haven't seen that one in a while. 57s. That's going to be a no right off the top. Now, Kevin, the reason why I'm saying no on Bristol Myers Squibb has got nothing to do with the chart. Look at the numbers. The current purchase price right now is $57.09. Well, the 57 is going for 47 cents. I'm losing 9 cents right off the top. If you take 9 cents off that 57, now I'm walking away with 38. Now, Riot, Riot must be an exception. They don't pay dividends. Absolutely right, Brad. They are an exception. Okay, especially when someone else is pulling the strings. What do we got else? What else do we got? What do you think of dividend REITs? Some of them are okay, and some of them are not. I only like weeklies. I don't like monthlies. Monthlies, they just don't pay. Tesla stocks buy. Fred Sauer, how are you again? Now, Fred, apparently you and I have a disagreement on certain things. This is like the second or third suggestion I've seen from you. Okay, Tesla does not have dividends. Okay, the name of the show, is right up here in the top left-hand corner. Dividend Stock Talk. That means I like companies that have dividends. Tesla does not. MSTR does not. Oh, check it out. Joe wants to look at HSBC and Estee Lauder. Okay. HSBC. HSBC. Try it one more time. There we go. 46, the 46, the 47s. Nope. Sorry, dude. Joe, check it out. Here's the high of the year right there, 47.50. The bottom is down here at 37. Shows sideways, jumps up, pulls back, jumps up, pulls back. Now we're at 46.45. But look at the 46s. Okay? It means 46.69. The closest strike price is going to be 47. The 47 is going for 15 cents. That's not even 0.5%. That's no. Estee Lauder, though, I do have me some Estee Lauder. Look what Estee Lauder did. The high of the year, 160. The low, 63. It's currently at 64, bouncing off of here. 64.85. Well, I'll be looking at the 65. The 65 is going for 105. That's 1.5%. Joe, you see that? Estee Lauder, 1.5%. It hasn't been this low in almost a decade. So I'm looking, 30-day high, 30-day bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4 days to the upside. 4 days to the upside. The bottom is right here, last Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and today. 64.57 is the current price. Well, 64.85 is what I can buy it for tomorrow morning. The 65 is going for 105. Well, let's see what that looks like. Let's run through one. Hi, Fred Sauer, real estate buy. Fred, you got to be a little bit more direct. I have no idea what that means. Real estate buy. No idea what that means. Top 3 buys right now. Weirdo, 24, 24, 24. Dude, I know nothing about you. I cannot give you something that I have no clue. I don't want to send you down this way if you want to go that way. Okay? And if you want to go that way, I'm not going to show you stocks that are going to take you this way. So it just doesn't make any sense. I have no idea what you're looking for. Estee Lauder, we're going to do a quick one. Right now it's at 64.85. So the closest strike price to do a covered call. That's the only thing I teach here. Because it's simple, it's safe, it's predictable, and it's consistent. I want to know what I'm going to make before I do anything. Fred, Estee Lauder has been going down forever. Seems like it just found its bottom. Absolutely. So, Joe, if you see a company that's been around for a long period of time and they're just finding their bottom, and they're not talking about bankruptcy or anything like that, nothing too adverse. Okay, they're just having a difficult time. I don't know, why did Estee Lauder go down? Okay, I heard they missed earnings. Their projections, wait a minute. As I recall, they beat earnings. I believe they beat earnings, but their projection for the fourth quarter was low, and that's why they went down. All right, so 64.85, the closest one's going to be the 65 right here. Let's do one. The 65, I'm going to buy it right there, just one contract at the market to open first thing tomorrow morning. Here's what it looks like. Buy one covered call Estee Lauder 100s. Those are the weeklies. 22 November 24, that's this coming Friday. That means the option that I am selling is going to be worthless, or it's going to expire on Friday. So whoever buys it, they have to do something between now and 4 o'clock Friday afternoon in order to be able to exercise their option. So 22 November 24, that's this Friday, the $65 call against the Estee Lauder stock at the market to open. Now, the profit on this one is going to be $155 per contract. $155 per contract. Each contract is going to be about $63.45. That would be 2.44%. Can you imagine 2.44% for 1 week? Actually, it's only 4 days. Monday's already gone. So we have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday left. Can you explain why someone would want to buy this from you before Friday? Joe, unfortunately, I cannot answer that question. I have no idea why people buy options. There's 2 different people that buy options. One is the option buyer, purely speculation. They want to buy it and they want to double or triple their money. Okay. They think they know something that we don't know. They think it might go up. That's why they would buy it. Now you also have this stock buyer. Stock buyer wants to buy an option to be able to get a stock at a discount. So if a stock buyer buys it from me and the stock goes up, well, they still have the right to buy it from me at 65. Do I really care who buys it from me or why they buy it? No. All I know is if it's listed for sale, let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of that. Let's go back to this right here. Okay, so Joe, if I buy the stock, 64.85, okay, it's almost the exact same question. Why am I buying it? Why is somebody buying the option? Well, if I buy it here, the $65 strike price, the option is going for $1.05 per share. Who's going to buy it? I don't know. Okay, why are they going to buy it? I don't know. Seriously, I don't. It's like, why are you here wanting to buy stocks? I don't know. Okay? Everybody has their own reason for doing what they want to do. Now, if it's listed here for sale, okay, that's the price that the market maker is going to sell it for. Because that's what the market maker's job is. If he has options and he wants to sell them, or somebody wants to buy them, that's what his job is. So if I buy the stock here, if I sell at the exact same price I paid for it, I can have somebody buy it for me at 105, and that's 2.4% for the week. Why they do it, I honestly don't know. Everybody's different. You have certain ideas. Sharp Knight over here has different ideas. Beth has different ideas. Fred Sowers has totally different ideas from mine. Okay? He's rattling off some stuff that I would never do. I don't do real estate anymore. It's not liquid. It has tax advantages, but it's not liquid at all. Ronnie, MSTR, no dividends, no thank you. Schiller PE concerning you? I have no idea what Schiller PE is. AMX. Okay, Rich, we already looked at RTX. RTX was a no. AMX. What the heck is AMX? All right, AMX, American Moval. That's a no, dude. Monthly options. Now, a monthly option, you can only do it once per month. That's only 12 times per year. And if you average 1 to 2% per each option trade, okay, that's only 12 to 24% per year for a return. Okay, I'm looking to do weeklies because 1 or 2% option trade, 52 times a year, is between 50 and 100% per year. That's why I'm looking to sell covered calls against a good quality stock with a weekly option, not a monthly option. Weirdo, Fred Sauer, buying real estate is the best thing you can do. Okay. Is the premium published? How do you know what the premium will be? Ted Stryker, hold on. Okay, General Info Hub, we already looked at Coca-Cola, and it was a no for this week. Sorry. How do I know what the premium will be? Well, it's posted right here. Okay? Here's the bid, here's the ask of the stock up on the top. On the bottom is the option chain. These are the calls, these are the puts. I don't do the puts here. I don't teach you anything about puts because they can be very confusing. I do calls because it is simple, it is safe, it is predictable, it is consistent, and if you do it right, you should be good. Can you explain why someone would want to buy? Okay, no idea. DD, that's DuPont. Joe, we'll take a look at that in a little bit. Uh-oh, I missed a question over here on YouTube. Is it a question or just an observation? Zim. Oh my goodness, Zim. I don't think Zim has dividends, do they? I don't know. My thoughts on XRP. They're not 20 years old. It's a no. Jill. AMAT. Applied Materials. That is over 50 years old. AMAT. As a matter of fact, Applied Materials is a dividend king, which means they've been around for over 50 years. Hi, James. Where do you get your EX dividend calendar from? My EX dividend calendar is right here on Think or Swim. Think or Swim is owned by Charles Schwab. Now, Think or Swim used to be its own. Zim has dividends and are weekly. Brad, cool. Take a look at it. Applied Materials. Here we go. Let's stay focused. Applied Materials. Here's the high. 257. The bottom. 147. She jumps up, pulls back, goes sideways, has a big dip right here. We're currently at 170.73. Clever. My thoughts on XRP, dude. They've only been around for a few years. Okay, me personally, I like 2 decades of increased profits. XRP's got what, 18 years to go, maybe 19 years? Yeah, no, sorry. Okay, Kevin, we already looked at Boeing. We already looked at Boeing. Mahesh, how are you today? Painful, huh? Herb Jenkins, NU, is that Nucor? We'll take a look at that in a minute. Hold on, we're still on Applied Materials. A year ago at 151, we bottomed out at 143, topped out in middle of July at 255.68. She drops, goes back up, back down, back up, back down. Look what happened just recently. Okay, 30 days ago we were over here at 182. She goes up, pulls back up. 194 is the high. She goes back down, and then she drops real big. Now we're at 170. This is currently the new 30-day bottom right here. And that is 166.85, the new 30-day bottom. So Jill, we're going to have to wait a while for at least 2 days to the upside with Applied Materials. Because I don't like buying at the low. And right now, it's at the low. It's up 2 days from a low. Kevin, which one are we talking about? You explained options better than I ever have been able to understand. It's a scary gamble, in my opinion. Big Mac, how are you today? Well, Big Mac, I'm glad you understand them. They're really cool if you know how to use them. Now, I'm not sure how often you've been here. I remember seeing that name a few times. But just sit back, relax. The number one question, the number one takeaway I'd like you to get is, does it make sense? That's it. Number one, does it make sense? If it doesn't make sense, either you're not getting it or it just doesn't make sense. And if it doesn't make sense, you're just wasting your time being here. Okay, but if it does make sense, if 1% a week sounds interesting, and if you think it's possible, there's a lot of questions you need to ask yourself. Number one is, does it make sense? Number two is, can I picture myself doing this? Number three is, do I like this company? Well, this company we're looking at right now is Applied Materials. It's been around for over 100 years. They are a dividend king, which means they've increased their dividends, and a dividend is a portion of their profits. Okay, so companies go in business to make a profit. Like, don't kid yourself. You go to work to make money. A company is in business to make money. So if this company's been in business for over 100 years and their profits are enough to give their shareholders an increase every single year for 5 decades, well, that's the kind of company I want to join or I want to buy. But unfortunately, the 30-day high is at 194. The 30-day bottom is today. I don't like buying at the bottom. I like to buy on the bounce. Once it hits the bottom, it can turn around, go back up again. That's all stocks do. They go up, they go down. They go up, they go down. They do not come to your house, take your dog out for a walk. They do not come and wash the dishes or take out the trash. They go up, they go down. That's all they do. Felix, NTAP. We'll take a look at it. NTAP, okay, Applied Materials. AMAT. We're going to write that down for next week. Actually, it should be something good for this week. because you got this big drop here. Okay, the big gaps have a tendency to fill. So you got a gap here. Here's your high. Here's your bottom. You got a gap here. This thing's going to bounce and it's going to go right back up again. What if Pfizer falls to write more calls? Trader Kev. Okay, it's a valid question. Seriously, it is. You got to look at it this way. Most people who buy stocks buy them and have the intention to hold them for years, years and years and years. What happens throughout those years and years and years? Well, look at Applied Materials. This is just 1 year. Okay, a year ago it's at 144. She went up, she went down, 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 she went up, she went down. A year ago we're at 144, now we're at 170. That's not that big of a difference. Okay, so here we're trading on a weekly basis. We're taking a good company that we like, we're buying it when it's low, just turning around. So look, it turned here, it turned here, it turned here, 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 and it's going to do it here, eventually, because that's all it does. Up, down, 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 up, down. That's all stocks do. If you find a good company, you just keep your eye on it. It's going to go up, it's going to come down. Okay, when it does that, that's when you buy. All right? All right, anyway, I'm repeating myself. Kevin, I already said no. No matter what you say, I can look at it 3 or 4 times. If it was a no the first time I said it, it's going to be a no the second time I said it. New medicine companies. Okay. Fred, dude, I don't do anything new. You're dead. You know, Fred, I really, honestly, I appreciate the interaction. I really do. Okay, but everything you've said so far leads me to believe that you're definitely in the wrong place. Number one, I don't buy anything new at all. I like 20 years, that's 2 decades of increased profits. A new company cannot possibly have 20 years of profits. Okay? So that's going to be a no. And the other stocks you asked me to take a look at, well, a couple of them didn't have dividends. Why would I take a look at a company that doesn't share its profits? Okay, I'm not in it. Okay, hold on. DD, can we look at DD? Joe, give me a minute. You know, cause Joe, you're over here on Instagram. I appreciate your interaction. I really do. I get Twitter over here. I get TikTok over there. I get YouTube over here, and I have another YouTube down here. So I got questions coming in from everywhere. It's not that I'm ignoring you. I am going to get to DD, which I believe is DuPont. Okay? I will get to it. What was I saying? Drone company stock to buy. Oh, God. Fred, dude, drone companies have not been around for 20 years. Shane, GNL. What the heck is GNL? GNL. Global Net Lease. Oh boy. Fred, flying taxis are coming. Stocks buy. Okay, I believe it. Seriously, I do. But Fred, again, you're basically wasting your time. I mean, it's nice that you're sharing your knowledge. It is. But what you're saying is something that I don't do. I'm not looking for capital appreciation. I'm not looking for brand new companies. I'm not looking for the next shiny object. I want something that is simple, safe, predictable, and consistent. You got to have at least 2 decades of increased dividends. And you can't get 2 decades of increased dividends if you have not been in business for at least 2 decades. Flying taxi companies, they haven't had them 20 years ago, which means if they have them now, well, they got to wait 20 years before it makes it to my list. I'm not looking for the new shiny object. What platform am I using? This is Think or Swim. think I saw your BAC TikTok too late. Sorry, Big Mac. Let's continue. Ted, I got kicked off. Did you go over how you know the premiums and where it is published? Okay, Ted Stryker. Every single trading platform, everyone, has the open, the high, the low, the close, the bid, the ask, the volume. That's the information on the stock itself. Below the stock information is the option chain. Okay, the option chain, you have calls on this side, puts on that side. In between, these are the strike prices. The bid and the ask are published on the trading platform that you have. I don't know which trading platform that you have. I use Thinkorswim, which is through Charles Schwab, and I also use Robinhood because it's simple and easy. It's right there on my fingertips. Savage Life for Brave. Can I give you 2,000 and see what you can do with it? Ooh, I can have a pizza party. Advanced technology companies. That was definitely interesting, and it was definitely good. Okay, Fred, dude, seriously. What do I think about managed stocks? I'm not 100% sure what you mean by that. Hotels buy. Dun, 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 dun. Here we go. There we go. Alrighty. Oh my goodness. AGNC. I like AGNC. I missed a bunch of questions. Okay. We ate your thoughts on Doge. Cool beans. Cisco. CSCO. CSCO. All right, that's going to be a no, only because now Cisco is on my list, but look at where she's in lately. Okay, last week we have a 30-day high. Actually, it was the high of the year, but she's pulling back now. You have all this real estate down here. This thing's going to drop. Do you always wait till Friday to buy your options? No, Neil, I don't buy options, number one. Number two, I sell options, and I sell them on a Monday. Hayden, Zim company looks cool, but I see that the dividends for Zim are quarterly. Okay, I have no problem with quarterly dividends. Let's do Zim, and then we're going to do DuPont. ZIM. Zim is going to be a no, only because look where it is. Okay, I definitely put this down for a couple of weeks for it to pull back, because right now you have all this space here looking for a profit taking. Great class this morning. Paul, glad you liked it. Disney. Oh, wait a minute. We're going to do DuPont first, and then we're going to do on Disney. DuPont. Interesting. Interesting. First thing I want to see, the high, the low. Where was it? Where is it? What's the direction it's going? Okay, up, down, up, down, up, down. Right now, here we are right now, 81.89. So I can buy it for 82.59. That's a big move. Okay, unfortunately, Scott, take a look at this. Up, down, up, down, up, down. At a new 30-day bottom today. So, needless to say, as much as you like it, I would wait, me personally, I'm going to wait a couple of days for it to find the bottom, turn around, go back up. I want it to bounce off the bottom. Because they go down, they bounce, and they go back up again. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. 82.59 be the 83s, 10 cents, hell no. Sorry, hell no, the numbers just don't work. All right, Disney. Disney, hell no. That was quick, wasn't it? Look, high of the 30-day period. Okay, look, going sideways here. Okay, up, down, up, down, up. Yeah, look at this big gap here and a gap right here. Yeah, that baby's going to fall. It's going to fall hard. sit around and wait. Disney might look good in a couple of weeks. Not next week, but the week after. DIS. All right, so we'll look at Disney in 3 weeks. Danny, okay, thanks. It's just scary to me because one bad move and I'm toast. All right, Danny, Gabriel, basically what you want to do is just pace yourself. Okay, I always tell people paper trade before you put real money into it. It's kind of like Monopoly. You play Monopoly in the stock market, same thing. You buy a stock, see what it does. Okay, you sell a stock, you see what it does. Do a covered call, see what it does. Stock market's been around for over 400 years, longer than Monopoly. Okay? Take your time, do a trade, see how it works out. All right, what do we have next? Ketron, Altria. Oh, Joe wants to take a look at Comcast. I like Comcast, I do, but I like Comcast at the beginning of the quarter because Comcast has its dividends in the beginning of the quarter. We're getting to the tail end of the quarter, so it might not fit. So remember that next time. If you like Comcast, the first week of the quarter, okay? January, April, July, October. Best time to do Comcast. Altria, MO. Nope. See it? No. It's at the high of the year right now. I don't buy anything at the high. When have you ever heard someone say, hey, got a great deal for you? You buy at the high and you wait for it to go higher. Yeah, no, sorry, that doesn't work for me. Okay, Rontiford. Okay, Night Swift KNX. What the heck is KNX? Night Swift. That's a no. Imagine that. Danny Gabriel. Yeah, that's why you never trade with more than what you're willing to lose. Okay, Trav, I'm going to disagree there because 98% of all of my money is invested at all times. Reason being, Hayden, BCE. What the heck is BCE? Okay, Travis. Trav is dope. 21. Okay, now I guess I'm going to disagree with you. 98% of my money is invested all the time. The reason being because I believe in the American economy. Okay, I like Nike. I like Ford. I like General Motors. I like AT&T. I like Comcast. I like Home Depot, Lowe's, Procter and Gamble. I like these companies that have been around for almost 100 years. That's where I put my money because I can do a covered call on them every single week and bring in 1%. So if I have $100,000, 1% is $1,000 a week. Okay, 200,000, 1% is $2,000 a week. It works out very nicely for me. So I believe in the American economy and I believe in investing. BCE is Bell Telecommunications, popular here in Canada. Okay, Hayden, thank you. BCE. BCE. And it's a no. Imagine that. Sorry, dude. BCE is a no. All right. Wow, I got 29 more questions to go. Okay, Will Agosto? We already looked at Nike. That was no. We wait for the timing to be right. RITM. Never heard of it. That's a no. Sorry, kiddo. You could, with some strategies, not really selling covered calls, though. The person, I'm not quite sure why you would say no against the covered calls. They're simple, they're safe, they're predictable, they're consistent. I make 1% per week, and that's over 50% per year. So if you think that covered calls are not a good idea, I'd like to hear what your idea is. Can we do AGNC? Sure, why not? AGNC. Here we go, AGNC. First thing I want to see is here's the high, here's the low, here's where it was, here's where it is. Look, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. It's going up at the moment. 967 is the current price at this moment in time. Last 30 days, 30 days ago, it was at 1062. Then she drops all the way down to 916. Look at this. You got a week and a half. Here's your high. Here's your low. A week and a half going to the upside. Well, that's an invitation to jump in because the chart looks awesome. But what do the numbers look like? The numbers, 969, which means I can sell it for 10, nothing. That's a no. 950, well, I'm losing 19 cents, nothing. Okay, now, even though A, G, and C looks great here, the numbers are absolutely horrible. So A, G, and C for me is going to be a no. NDVL, never heard of it. NDVL, NDVL. Can't find that symbol. INTC, I like Intel. Intel works for me. Here's the high of the year. Here's the low of the year. Here's where it was a year ago. Here's where it is now. Look, it went up, down, sideways, up, down, up. Now she's right here. Okay, what does that mean? Well, last 30 days, oh, this is the last 90 days. Last 30 days would be right there. Okay, 30 days ago, we're at 2250. She drops back up, back down, back up, back down. Now she goes up, back down. Now, the chart just doesn't look right to jump in at this moment in time, even though the numbers, 24.95, the 25s are going for 47, just shy of 2%. I like 2%. Doesn't always get it. Okay, Ketron, we looked at Altria. No. Why not buy a put there? Scott, I'm going to agree with you 100%. Okay? Awesome strategy, Scott S. However, I don't teach that here. I only teach one strategy here. I'm giving you this information for free. I'm not charging anyone for this. This is basically for a couple of reasons. Number one, okay, I believe that the little guy, me and you, have been getting shit on long enough. So, is this a recording? I like the way they say, is this recorded? No, it's not recorded, but it is being okay, that's kind of weird. It's not recorded, but it is being recorded. It's live right now, but tomorrow it will be a recording. That's kind of weird. Anyway, Scott S., as I was saying, okay, I'm not selling anything here. Really, I'm not. I'm giving you this information for free. It's simple, it's safe, it's predictable, it's consistent. As a matter of fact, you're new here, so I want to show you this really quickly. Go here, go to my YouTube channel. YouTube, we're going to go to videos, and we're going to go to the oldest videos, and we're going to go right here.
Hi, I'm Gracie, and as you being part of my internet website called Thingy, which my dad doesn't let me calling it that, but I do. Being part of that, you're going to be getting weekly lists of stocks.
There's over 20 days in the month of January. There's over 20 days in February. There's over 21 days in the month of March. What does that mean? That means every single day you can buy a different stock. Every single day there is a different company paying out dividends. Anyway. That always makes me laugh every time I see that. Look, I had more here. Oh, look at the color and how full it was. When you get older, you lose it all. Mine's turning gray. Anyway, that was my daughter, and that was me 15 years ago. Now, my daughter, when she was 9, she jumped up on my lap and said, "Dad, can you teach me what you're doing?" I said, "Great, time for, daughter and father and daughter time together. Great, why not?" So to teach a 9-year-old how to trade stocks productively and profitably, it had to be simple. It had to be safe. It had to be predictable. It had to be consistent, and there had to be no way that she could lose. Well, the strategy that I came up with comes up with 5 rules. Rule number 1. Rule number 1, never buy something you do not understand. If you don't understand it, don't buy it. Rule number 2, never sell at a loss. It defeats the whole purpose of the game. And it is a game. Don't kid yourself that it's not. Rule number 3, make sure the company is consistently profitable. Me personally, I like 2 decades, 20 years of increased profits. Okay, how do you get that? Increased dividends. A dividend is a portion of the profits the company gives back to the shareholders. I'm looking for cash flow. I'm not looking for capital appreciation. I am past that stage of life. I want a consistent cash flow. Rule number 4, weekly options are a must. They have to have weekly options. I want weekly cash flow. The only way you're going to get that is sit in front of your computer all day long, or a company that has weekly options available. And rule number 5, make sure the numbers work. What do I mean by the numbers? Well, if I'm buying it at the ask price, okay, bid and the ask, bid is if you're selling, ask is if you're buying. So if I'm buying at the ask price, $24.95, I am going to sell somebody the rights, not the obligation, the rights to buy it from me at a certain time, by a certain date, at a certain price. Okay? $25. If I'm buying it $24.94, I'm going to sell it at $25. And that is going for 47 cents a share. Well, 47 cents a share is just a little bit below 2%. And the reason why I don't do puts, Scott S., is because they're a little bit more complicated. Now, when I said I created this strategy for my 9-year-old daughter, it had to be simple and safe. Okay, once you start adding more stuff to the equation, it's no longer simple. It does get safer, but it's no longer simple. So it's just a no. Anyway, is this recorded? No, it's being recorded, but it's not recorded yet. Altria Group doesn't have 1% weekly at the moment. You're right, it doesn't. No, but he's responding to YouTube and Twitch, I believe. Also Instagram and Twitter. Prediction for Doge. I don't do Doge. Chewy has not been around for 20 years. That's a no. ADM. Archer Daniel Midland. I always get those confused up. ADM, Archer Daniel Midland, or AMD, Advanced Micro Division. I get those confused. Dexter, how you doing? Okay, Joe, let's take a quick look at Comcast. I do like Comcast, CMCSA, but I usually buy Comcast at the beginning of the quarter. Quarter 1 is January, February, March. Quarter 2 is April, May, June. Quarter 3, July, August, September. Quarter 4, October, November, December. We're in the tail end of the second month of the fourth quarter. Now, Comcast, they pay their dividend on the first or second week of the quarter. So that's the first week of January, the first week of April, the first week of October, and the first week. Wait a minute. Where do you teach the put selling strategy for more advanced options? In the morning trading group. Patreon. John sent me a message. Okay, John D. I will respond to you after we're done. Costco, a good deal. Hold on that thought. We're looking at Comcast at the moment. We'll be there in a minute. Comcast, 43.05. The 43s are going for 28 cents. Sorry, dude. 28 cents is not 1%. That's going to be a no. And I didn't even look at the chart. Here, the chart may be the greatest in the world, but if it's not paying me the amount of money that I want, it's going to be a no. Now, I do look at about 300 different companies every single quarter. Okay, because there's 13 weeks in a quarter. You get 300 companies in 13 weeks. That's about 30 companies a week to choose from. Do I trade Forex? No, I do not. ADM, Archer Daniel Midland. 52.79, the 53s, look at that. 52.79, the 53s are going for 30 cents. No, sorry. Costco. C-O-S-T. Costco. Oh, too high. 9.22. The 9.20 is going for 9. But look at this. Way too close to the high for me. 9.60. Now it's at 9.19. But look at all that space. No, thank you. It's out of my price range. Sorry. Okay, Angel Miranda. I don't do Doge. Sorry. Costco, we already looked at Intel. The Curtiss N2C2 built a drone in 1937. 26 buck 1995. Okay, I get it, James. Love your content. Moving slow tonight. Sorry for that, William. When you have a moment, ooh, Newmont. I like Newmont. Newmont. 42.50. The 42.50s, 41 to 56. You might be able to get you 1% there. Look at this. She's bouncing off that. Look at that. That's freaking awesome. It's a good pick there, Joe. Let's take a look. A year ago, Newmont's at 36.56. Bottomed out the end of February at 29.15. Well, here's the top right here. Look at a triple top on the, what do you call it? The last couple of weeks of October. From there, big drop, kept on going, but look at where she finally ends up. Look at that. Thursday is the 30-day bottom. Friday's an up day. Monday's an up day. That's 2 days the upside. So tomorrow morning, if she opens up higher, that's a definite invitation to jump in. And it's giving over 1% on the 42.50s. Okay? So let's see exactly what it looks like. So let's get rid of this. Let's go to covered calls. The 42.50 right here. Let's do just one contract at 42.50. Okay, at the market, because I want to buy it first thing at the market once it opens up first thing. Buy one covered call of Newmont. 22 November 24, that's this coming Friday. The 42.5 call strike against the stock. At the market to open, $53.50 is the profit. 53.50, and how much is that costing? Well, 4,197. It doesn't sound like a lot, but that's 1.27%. Now, 1.27% for 1 week. So you multiply that by 52, because there's 52 weeks in a year, and that's 66% at the end of the year, if you can continue to get 1.2% every week. Okay? Now, I look for 1%, because 1% helps me meet all my weekly and monthly obligations. Let's get out of here. So I like Newmont. I'm going to write that one down. Okay, Newmont, that was a good pick. All right, Primo Water. They haven't been around for a year. Okay, William, Primo Water. You actually have to give me the ticker symbol. Neo. Uh-oh. I missed what he had to say. Thank you for your time. I learned much. Looking forward to tomorrow night. Kevin, cool beans. I just got a Schwab account. Does Sink or Swim cost extra? I haven't looked yet. Neo, Think or Swim is free to use if you have a Charles Schwab account. Yep, I get moving slow tonight. Thank you for your time. Learned a lot. Thank you. What is your return so far this year? Mr. C. Interesting question. I don't know. Why do people always want to know? How much money do you make? What does that have to do with anything? All right. Account number 1, up over 82%. Account number 2, up over 70%. Account number 3 is up over 30%. As of this moment. Account number 3 started in July. So July, August, September, October, November. 5 months, we're up to 30%. Account number 2 is over 70%. Account number 1 is over 82% so far as of this moment in time. Okay, so I'm not quite sure that satisfies your curiosity. Thoughts on Bitto? Okay, I bought Bitto at the beginning of the year, but let's take a look at it. B-I-T-O. Now, Bitto doesn't even come close. Okay? Bitto doesn't come close. The reason why is Bitto has not been around for even 3 or 4 years yet. It's a very young company. So why would I put my money into it? So Bitto, even though she went up, pulled back, now she's going back up again, great. Well, she's way past the 30-day high, that's going to be a no. And I always love it. Fiddles ticks. Macy's, huh? Hold on there, Joe. So Fiddlesticks wants to go VOO. Well, you have fun with that one, brother. Alcon. Is a money manager worth it if you pay 0.004% per year? How much is he making you? Is he making you 20, 30, 40%? If so, great. If not, not so great. So Fiddlesticks, VOO, huh? VOO. Now, VOO does have weekly options. Tra-la-la. See, there they are right there. Weekly options. But, hold on a second. Let's go to Yahoo Finance and find out the numbers for VOO. Because Fiddlesticks, I can almost guarantee with 100% accuracy, you have no clue whatsoever what the numbers look like. Because if you did, you wouldn't buy it. First and foremost, let's take a look at all the dividends VOO has paid. Well, VOO has paid dividends to, wait a minute, 2010, that's only 14 years. That's not even close to 20 years. But okay, hold on. It gets worse. It does. Starts out at 56 cents per share. Then they drop it. Why would they drop the dividend? Okay, if they're giving you a certain amount 1 month, well, why are they giving you less the next quarter? Okay, 56, 53. It's going backwards. 54, 57, 58, 69, 57. Wait a minute, that's going backwards also. From 69 to 57, then it goes to 64, 69, 94, 67, backwards again. That's 5 times they've decreased the dividends. Explain to me why you think that's good. But wait, it gets worse. 91, 78, backwards. 81, 88, 98, 90, backwards. 95, 109, 101, backwards. 95, backwards. 88, backwards. 130, 100, backwards. 101, 118, 108, backwards. 116, 121, 129, 146, 139, backwards. 130, backwards. 143, 118, backwards. 143. I can do this all day long, okay? They go up, they go down, they go up, they go down. Look at it this way. Let's say, hypothetically, you're retired and you get a check for $1,000 a month. Wonderful! Now, let's say they decrease the dividends. Now you're getting $850 a month. How can you possibly think that's a good thing? Yeah, they do increase. Okay, they do increase 131 to 138 to 126. That's backwards. But 126 to 133 to 131 to 153. Fine. 137 backwards again. But wait. Hold on. It does get worse. It does. But wait, it gets worse. Take a look at this. Seriously. You honestly think VOO is good? You haven't looked at the numbers, brother. Seriously, you haven't. The yield for VOO is 1.29. How can you possibly live with yourself knowing that the federal government pays more than this piece of crap? This piece of crap is paying 1.29. They have CDs that are paying better than that. They have money market accounts paying better than this. Okay, money market account, there's no risk. Here there is. 1.29%. How can you possibly say that's good? Seriously. What pizza party to you? Cool beans. Chewy. No. Chewy has not been around. Fiddlesticks, VOO is all you need. Brother, seriously. Someone needs to give you a slap. Slap, wake your ass up. Woo, wake up there, dude. VOO, 1.38%. What the hell's the matter with you? Give your money to Uncle Sam. They're paying 5%. How far out do you sell your options? 5 days. Okay, if I buy the stock on Monday, I'm selling the stock option that expires the closest Friday. So I want to be in, I want to be out. John Black, 1 week. Excellent. SMR. Caden, how are you? SMR. What the heck is SMR? Is that Smuckers? No, that's SMJ. SMR. New Skill Power. No, look where it's at. I don't even know who they are. Look where they are. They're actually at the high of the year. Yeah, no thank you. It's like standing on a ladder. You ever stand on the ladder, you know, the very top where it says, do not sit, do not stand, not a step? It says right there. It's actually imprinted into the top of the ladder. Do not stand. Yeah, standing on a ladder waiting for someone to bring you a taller ladder. It just doesn't make sense. Tyson, TSN. No, isn't that a monthly TSN? Yeah, Tyson's a monthly dude. Sorry, that's a no. Do you offer one-on-one training for new starters? Yes, I do. It's rather pricey because, you know, it is what it is. That smack must have been good. BX Baxter. Wait, that's BlackRock. Yeah, BlackRock. Blackstone. Yeah, that's too close to the high, dude. Look where it is. Okay, look at all this down here. Okay, stocks go up, then they come down. They go up, then they come down. Austin, how are you doing? How about a link coin, my friend? Okay, Simba, how are you doing? I don't do any cryptocurrency at all. Until I can go to the grocery store and use my crypto to buy my groceries, no. Not without swapping, changing, swapping. Yeah, no thanks. Okay, Joe, we're going to get to Macy's. Chill. RITM, where I looked at, no. AI. What the heck is AI? Interesting. Now, let's see how well they've been paying dividends. No dividends at all. No, thank you. RITM. That's going to be a no. We already looked at RITM today. MU. We didn't look at MU yet. MU. Okay. Look at Micron way down here. Okay, here's your 30-day high up here at 114. She dropped down to 96. This is the 30-day bottom. I want 2 days the upside. I'm going to write Micron down so we can keep our eye on it this week. Okay, but right at the moment, it's going to be a no until it actually finds the bottom. The 98 is going for 190. That's just above 2%. I love 2%, but I don't like to buy at the bottom. I want to buy when it hits bottom and bounces back up, going back to the upside. That's all stocks do. They go up, they go down. They go up, they go down. So why would I buy here when it's susceptible to going down? Why would I buy here? Because it's not finished going down yet. BX, we looked at BX. That's I was lucky to just read and look at videos. Went straight to trading, doing good. David, way to go. CVNA. Mac Daddy. CVNA. Carvana. Dude, they haven't been around for 20 years yet. That's a no. You sound like Warren Buffett now. No, Warren Buffett's buy, hold, never sell. Okay, no, I'm strictly weekly cash flow. Okay, let's do Macy's real quick. A year ago, Macy's is at $14.46, jumps up to $22.12. Look at the recent bottom. The recent bottom's at $14.05. She jumps up, pulls back, jumps up, pulls back. Look at where we are right about now. 30 days ago, we're right at $16.50. Our bottom's around 15. She shoots up to 16.63, drops down to 14.50. Now she's going right about here. Okay, at 15.35, what does that look like? Well, the 15.50s are going for 17 cents. That's over 1% if you're looking to get into Macy's. But before you do, let's see what it normally does this time of year. For that, we use the seasonality chart. Well, what does Macy's usually do? All right, to there. It's a nice upward trend. Okay, not huge, but from here, from today, all the way up until the middle of December. So that's almost 5 weeks going to the upside. Well, that's nice. So what are you getting off of it? Well, let's do one real quick and see what it looks like. Okay, it's at 1535. We're going to do the 1550s. Okay, let's change this over to covered stock. 1550s. Here it is. Let's do just one contract. One contract should be easy for everyone. Should be. At the market, here we go. One contract. Buy one covered call of Macy's 100s. Those are the weeklies. 22 November 24. That is this coming Friday. The $15.50 call strike against the stock. So I'm buying the stock first thing in the morning. I'm selling the option first thing in the morning. I'm doing both of these trades, buying stock, selling the option at the exact same time. It's called a covered call. When I do that, I do it at the market, at the opening of the day, because the profit is already in the trade. So what is the profit? The profit is $41.50 per contract. $41.50 per contract. Each contract is going to be $1,509. That gives a grand total of 2.7% return for 4 days. Because this option right here, this particular trade, this option is going to expire this Friday at 4 o'clock. Profits trading. Bro, if you want a trading community, join my Discord to be with like-minded individuals. Alrighty then. I appreciate that. But I am perfectly comfortable doing what I am doing. Okay, Mac Daddy, yep. Retired from Doge in 2021. Good for you. EPD. Casey, EPD? Let's get out of all this. EPD. Ooh, missed that one. Look at that. Nice run up. See that? Nice run up. It's at the 30-day high. Never buy at a 30-day high. Well, at least I don't. Any insights on DJT? Unfortunately, DJT is a new company, okay? And it doesn't have any dividends, which means it doesn't have any profits to share with anybody. So that's going to be a no. 1% a week is excellent strategy. Will, I'm glad you like it. Austin Schlomberg, SLB. Schlomberger. All right, here's Schlomberger, 43.47. The 43.50s, 46. Cool, that's 1%. Look at the movement. Up, down, 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 up. Uh-oh. Looks like she's coming down now. Let's zoom into this, see what it looks like. Yep, up, down, up, down. Now she should be coming down. Nope, sorry, Schlomberger's on the downtrend. What do I think about Riot? Ooh, yarn, I like Riot. Hold on, I actually own some Riot. Jacob, how are you today? Joe Sullivan, is 3M still on the list? Yes, they are. Okay, 3M has been in business for over 100 years. Yep, they cut their dividends this year because of some issues with the CEO. It is what it is. Yarn. Is that Yarn or Varn? Yarn. Riot. I actually have some Riot. But unfortunately, Riot. All right, let's take a look. 12.20. The 12s are going for 73. Whoa, really? That's 6%. I gotta write that one down. Okay. A year ago, 11. High, 19. Bottom, 6.5. Okay, now it's at 12.16. Well, look what happened in the last 30 days. Okay. 30 days ago, we're at 9. Jumps up, pulls back. There's our 30-day bottom, 850. Shoots on up to 16. Pulls back. Here's our new bottom right there. 1 day to the upside. Like 2 days the upside. I'm going to put Riot. Julie C. Hi, how have you been? Riot is written on the list. 3M. 3M. Interesting. 3M, here's the high of the year, 141. The bottom of the year, 75. She was up, pulls back, up, gaps up, keeps on going, pulls back. Look at this area right here. Let's zoom into that, see what's happening. Okay, it's going on a little bit of a pullback. Here's the high, here's the low. She went up, pulled back. Yep. So this one, we're going to look for the new bottom with 3M. Rose loveth. Can I teach you too? Of course, it's easy. Just Rose, the easiest thing to do, safest, is just keep coming back, keep asking questions. That's the first question you asked. Keep asking more questions. The better question you ask, the better answers you're going to get. Julie, hi, QN. When you use margin for a put, do you get charged interest while waiting? Yes, you do. Anytime you use any of their money, you're going to get charged. Appreciate the advice. Don't get me wrong. All love, bro. Scott, awesome. Scott, he has better set up on his other platforms. Yes, I do. Micron Technology falling 78 seems to be on the up. Okay, yeah, we already looked at Micron. What do you think about Riot Platform? We already looked at that one. Joe, PPG. You just keep coming up with all good ones, don't you, Joe? PPG, 126. No. Oh, wait a second, 124. I hate it when it does this. The market maker, Joe, take a look at this. The market maker has a tendency to do this. The last trade, 123.42. Most likely we should be looking at the 124s. The 124 is 80 cents. 80 to 150. The numbers are just so far skewed, it's hard to get a good reading on it. But look at the chart. Here's the high, here's the low. She goes up, she pulled back, and she's on the uptrend at the moment. Look at that. Your 30-day bottom was 4 days ago. 1, 2, 3 days to the upside. Okay, so what does a covered call on PPG look like? Because we can't use real numbers. We'll look at the 124s. Covered stock, the 124s, there it is. One contract at the market, 173. Holy cow, you might not like this one. Okay, clear. 173 is the profit for one contract. What is one contract costing? 12,227. That's 1.4%. So you've got to really like this company to put up $12,000 to make 1.4%. It's a $125 stock. Well, we have stocks that are in the $5 area, $10 area, $20 area, $50 area. You don't have to put up 12 grand to make 1.4%. All depends on what is it you're looking to get. Are you looking to get a safe, predictable income? Well, there are strategies to do that. The covered call strategy is a very simple, very safe strategy. But when you're looking at high dollar stocks, now $128 is not a high dollar stock, but for one contract, it's going to cost you $12,000, and you're only making 1.4%. You can make 1.4% on Macy's and put up $2,000. Huge difference. Think about it. If you do one contract with PPG, you're making 1.4%. Okay, it's costing you $12,000. If you take that $12,000, what was Macy's again? Macy's 1550. Here we go. Okay. You make 41 bucks off of 1,500 with Macy's. Okay, clear. 41 bucks. Divide 1509 comes to 2.7. So here's the funny thing. Joe, check this out. PPG. Okay? One contract on PPG is going to cost you $12,000 and you make 1.4%. Okay, what was that? 170 bucks. Well, here you're making 41 bucks. Granted, it's not a lot, but you're only paying 1,500 and you're making 2.7%. So which is the better trade? Is it the stock or is it the opportunity? Macy's will give you 2.7%. Okay, $1,500 for one contract. One contract is going to give you 27,000. But if you take that 27,000, right, and you divide it by 1,500, well, you could make a whole shitload more on Macy's than you could with one contract at PPG. It's all a numbers game. What platform do I use? It's Thinkorswim. Chiraki. Hi there, thanks. Thinkorswim is the platform. Thanks, person. What do you think of ABR Riot platform? All right, we already did Riot. Link to the morning teaching. Chab, how are you? Link to the morning teaching. Oh, okay. So that's relatively easy. Go here to the 10-minute trader. Okay? The 10-minute trader. If you go to the link in my bio is right up here. See my little pretty face up there in the top left corner? Dividend Stock Talks, a picture of me right there. Yeah, you go to the link in the bio. It says the 10-minute trader right here. The10minutetrader.com. Do a little bit of research. You'll see that I've had this website for over 20 years. Well, this is a new revamped version, but I've owned that name and I've had the website for over 20 years. MY. All right, we already did BX. That was a no. So right there, live trading goes to Dividend Stock Talk, right on Patreon. All right, that was the link for that. What is the ticker for the marathon? M-A-R-A. We already looked at that one today. Colin, M-Y. What the heck is M-Y? China Ming Yang Wind Power. Yeah, no. Sorry, dude. That's just going to be a no. BX. We already looked at that one. Misty, no dividends. No, thank you. Colin, M-U-R. What the heck is that? M-U-R. Murphy's Oil. Yeah, that's a week. That's a monthly. That's a no. Sorry. T. Rowe Price. Yeah, we already did Target. Sorry, dude. T. Rowe Price. That's a monthly. That's a no. R-Y-C-E-Y. No. Possibly. Wow, I missed all these questions. All right, there's T. Rowe Price right there. Missy has big dividends. Yeah, but Missy... No, wait a minute. Misty doesn't have dividends. MSTY. M-S-T-Y. Historical data. Dividends only. Oh, wait a minute. It does have dividends. Holy cow. Maximum dividends. Really? April, May, June, July, August, September, October. For 9 weeks. 9 months. 9 months. I want 20 years and you're giving me something that has 9 months? Okay, so explain to me why you think Misty is good if at 413 and it drops it to 252. Then it goes to 303, then it drops to 233. Then it drops to 180, 194, then it drops to 185. How can you possibly say it's good? Why 3 accounts? KG, I have 6 accounts. 6 accounts because I don't trust the government. I've been selling calls and puts on ASTS around 5% return locked in this week. Cool beans, Nathan. I don't do that one. So can you manage my portfolio? Dr. Jim, you really want me to manage your portfolio? You'd actually have to fly to Florida, meet me face to face. We'd have to have a nice long conversation before you even flew here. Okay, Solana, we already looked at Macy's. What is your trade platform? I don't have a trade platform, but I use Think or Swim. That's the trading platform I use. I also use Robinhood. Misty's a no. QDTE, that's a no. 20% Alcon, way to go. 86, good evening, dude. ASTS. Nathan, ASTS, huh? ASTS. Okay. Let's see how well ASTS has paid its dividends. ASTS. No dividends. Nathan, no dividends, no thank you. ASTS is a no. We the people. Was that company Newmont? Sorry for the misspelling. What was the ticker? Newmont is NU. Don't be confused with Nucor, N-U-E. Newmont is NU. Uh-oh. Miss some questions. Okay, Misty Muir, T-Roll, possibly, blah, blah, blah. Can you manage my portfolio, blah, blah, blah. QDT, blah, blah, blah. How do we contact you for one-on-one sessions? Let me do this right here. Hold on a second. No, reply. Here we go. If you really want to chat, wait a second, let's do this right here. There we go. If you really want to chat with me, drop me your phone number in my DM. Not here, but on my DM. There you go. That should do it. Salco, how are you? Misty, no. Do you have a video on how you navigate through Think or Swim? Yes, I do. Pepsi, we already looked at that. QDTE, we already looked at that. TRMD, we already looked at that one. Thoughts on TSCO? Ooh. Who's this over here? Cassie. Casimo? Casimo. Oh, okay. Casimo, how you doing? Okay. Michael T. Justice, thoughts on what the heck is TSCO? TSCO. Tractor Supply. Cool beans. All right, Mikey T, let's take a look. Here's the high right there. Here's the low right here. Look at the movement. Up, down, up, down, up, down. It's coming on a downside at the moment, Mikey. Okay? Yep, I definitely wait a little bit longer for it to turn around. Look at, here's 30 days ago. Here's the high, came down. It's bouncing off that. Now she's coming down again. Look, see the bottom here? 2 days the upside. That's where I would jump in. Okay? But here's the bottom here. We're looking for 2 days to the upside. So Mikey T, just keep your eye on that one. Caterpillar. All right, the Caterpillar. Here's the last 30 days. Here's the bottom. Big gap. The gap filled. Here's the top. Now she's coming down. Here's the bottom here. You got 1 day to the upside. We're looking for the second day to the upside, Mikey. Wait for that one. Spider, I'm not even going to bother with Spider, Mike. Because if you take a look at the premiums, not the premiums. If you take a look at the dividends and the rate of return for Spider, no. Okay, Alcon, we decided not to do energy transfer anymore only because the premiums are horrible. Yeah, Misty has big dividends. Yeah, Misty's not even 1 year old yet, dude. Okay? I don't do that pedophile crap. That's a terrible thing to say. Holy shit. I can't believe I said that. The thing's not even a year old yet. It has, what, 9 dividends? And that's for this year. 1 year old. Yeah, no thank you. Can I get your opinion on SQ, please? SQ. Alrighty. SQ is going to be a big fat no. Reason being, it's actually at the high of the year. And I don't do Square anyway, because Square's not 20 years old. Okay, you're looking at a new company. The company's not that old. QDTE. We already looked at QDTE, and it's going to be a no. TRMD. Dave, we already looked at TRMD earlier this afternoon, and it's going to be a no. What is your interval you're looking for? Quarterly or annually? You say not monthly. Ron Weasley, Sith Lord. Holy shit. That's combining what? Hold on, don't tell me. Harry Potter and... Ooh. Harry Potter and Star Wars. But which episode was the Sith Lord in? I don't know. Anyway, what is my interval I'm looking for? I have no idea what you mean by interval. Okay? I didn't go to college, so the word interval in the context which you're using it's not making sense to me at the moment. But let me tell you what I'm looking for. I'm looking for companies that are consistently profitable. When I say consistently profitable, I want 20 years, 2 decades of consistent profits. If you want to go in and look at all the annual reports, all the quarterly reports, great. I'm still looking for 20 years, 2 decades of consistent profits. Or you can just take a look at the dividends. If they increase the dividends for more than 20 consecutive years, well, a dividend is a portion of the profits. So if the dividend keeps increasing, then the profits got to keep increasing. It's just logic, all right? That's one thing. Then I want to buy those companies just before they pay their dividend, only because the dividend is a precursor to when the stock moves up in price. As the stock's moving up in price, I do what is called a covered call against them, as long as the moon in retrograde with Jupiter with a Pluto ascending. No, that doesn't mean anything. I don't buy at the high. I don't buy at the low. I buy it somewhere in between. I look at the 1-year chart, the 90-day chart, the 30-day chart, and then the seasonality chart to make sure it is the right time to buy. Because this is not the right time to buy. That right there is the right time to buy. Up, down, now it's going to the upside. Same thing here, up, down, right around here is the time to buy when it's turning around and going back up again. Okay, I look at the chart to make sure when it's going back up. I'm looking for a simple, safe, predictable, consistent 1% per week. That comes to over 20. It's getting late, I'm getting tired, my eyes are getting dim, can't focus, and my thoughts are getting scrambled. Okay. I'm looking for a simple, safe, predictable, consistent 1% per week. Can you see me? Dave Jenkins, how are you today? TRMD. Dave, we already looked at TRMD. It was a no the first time I looked at it. Okay. TRMD, David. Monthly options. I don't do monthly options. The numbers just don't work. Hollywood is in the house. How's it going there, LA Soundwave? I'm long. Uh-oh. None your business. I'm long 64.50 on OC at 8. Huge unrealized gain. Now what? Okay, none your business. It ain't a profit until you take it. And nobody ever went broke taking profits. What are the things to watch out on a Friday before 4 p.m. for my covered calls and actions to take? Club Med Tom, how are you today? All right, Tom, here we go. You ready? First thing you always want to keep in mind is, where did you jump on the merry-go-round? What do I mean by that? Well, what did you buy the stock for? Okay, I consider the stock market as a merry-go-round. You can jump on, jump out, jump in, jump out, jump in, same thing. Round and round and round, same thing, day after day after day after day. It's a merry-go-round. So where did you jump in? In this case right here, let's go to Macy's. I like Macy's. All right, $15.35. If I buy it at $15.35, that is my entry point. It's never ever going to change. What did I buy it for? $15.35. Great. Where is the stock at this moment in time? Is it higher or lower than what I paid for it? What option did I sell against it? If I bought it at $15.35, more than likely I'm going to sell either the 15 or the $15.50. Whichever one makes more sense. I would prefer the 15 because it's a safer trade. The 1550 may be more profitable, but it's not as safe. I'm back. Cool boy. Way to go. So, Tom, you always take into consideration what you buy the stock for. Did you sell an option? If you sold an option, is it at the money, in the money, out of the money? How much? Are you in a profit? Is it going to be taken away from you? Is it going to expire worthless? Are you going to take it into next week and do the whole thing over again? There's a lot of questions that come along at, well, at 2 or 3 o'clock on a Friday afternoon before the option expires at 4 p.m. Alex, if I sell positions after EX date, when I still get paid the dividend. All right, Alex, in order to collect the dividend, okay, all these little dots are the dividends. In order for you to collect a dividend, you have to buy the stock before the EX date. 4 dates to remember. 1 is the announcement date. That's when the company announces, hey, this is IBM, this is the dividend we're going to pay, this is how much we're going to pay, this is when you're going to get paid. The announcement date, date number 1. Date number 2, the most important date, is what is called the EX dividend date. It's the last day the stock trades before the dividend is paid out. You need to buy the stock before the EX date if you want to collect the dividend. So, if you sell a call after the dividend date, you do collect a dividend if you bought it before the dividend date. Date number 3, the date of record. Whoever owns the stock on the date of record is entitled to that dividend. Date number 4, the payment date, when you actually get the money. 4 dates to remember when trading dividend stocks. All right, none of your business. Okay, you already asked me that question. Alex Wild, keep stock 2 days after EX date to receive dividend. Okay, they call that the settlement date. Yeah, 2 days after buy. Pivot, I don't know what the ticker symbol is for pivot. The person, okay, sound good, thank you. Okay. Owens Corning. Wow. I don't remember ever buying Owens Corning. There has to be a reason. It's a monthly. That's why. Enron. Okay, Enron, we already had that conversation. You really want me to do your portfolio? Fine. You actually need to fly down here and meet me face to face, and we have to have nice long conversations. Because, yeah, I do for some people, but I don't do it unless you actually come here and meet me face to face, and we actually have to get along, and I actually have to like you. Because what if I don't like you? What if you don't like me? Okay? I'm a straight shooter. Okay? I don't hide anything. I share everything. What do you think of Tesla and Nvidia? Well, let me think. Trey Moore. Tesla doesn't pay dividends. That's going to be a no. Okay? I don't buy stocks that don't share their profits. Okay? Number 2, Nvidia. No. Reason why I don't like Nvidia? Number 1, the dividend is only 1 penny. Okay? The book value on Nvidia is $2 a share. Okay? The number is just absolutely horrible. Don't get me wrong. If you want stock appreciation, you'll probably get it with Nvidia and Tesla. I just don't do them because I need a consistent, safe, predictable return. I'm retired. I could go back to work if I wanted to, but I've been working since 1973. 1973. Some of you people weren't even born then. I've been working since 1973. I think I'm entitled to take a break. Anyway. Let's keep on going. Oh, we got 6 more minutes to go. Let's go through the rest of these questions. Can you give me 1% return every week? Okay, Enron, we already had this conversation. TSMC. What the heck is TSMC? TSM. see. There is no TSMC. TSM, which is Taiwan Semiconductors, but that's not TSM. What did you do to your hair, James? Looking good, brother man. Dude, my hair is terrible. I'm getting thinning here. The hairline's receding. Getting a bald spot in the back. It's all turning gray. Ugh. My father said I would start losing my hair in my 30s. I'm in my 60s now. I still got most of my hair. Joby, no idea what Joby means. Enron, he'll get to it. Thanks, everyone. LFG. Ooh, that's all the questions. Go. We have 5 minutes to go through these questions. LFG. What the heck is LFG? LFG. No options. No, thank you. DE.V. DE.V. Never heard of that one either. Nope, can't find that one, but I can find DE. DE is John Deere. SYM. What the heck is SYM? Symbiotic. Never heard of them. Let's see what they look like. How well do they pay out dividends? SYB. SYB. Oh, SYM. SYM. Symbiotic. There are no dividends this time period. Oh. Oh. All right. What about a call versus a covered call? Okay, Joe, that's an awesome question. He wants to know, oh, look at this, the euro against the dollar. That is a, Forex. Yeah, I don't do Forex. Do you ever get suspicious of premiums over 2 or 3%? Always. SVOL, none your business. SVOL, what the heck is that? Simplified Volatility Premium ETF. Dude, I don't do monthlies, okay? So Joe wants to talk about the difference between a call option versus a covered call. Joe, simply put, a call option, the stock has to go up. Has to go up in order for you to profit, okay? A covered call, the stock doesn't have to move at all in order for you to make a profit. Well, yes, a call option, you can get a higher rate of return, but you also have a risk factor there, okay? A covered call, you have less risk and you get less reward. Now, with a covered call, you own the stock and the option will expire eventually, so you can get your profit, and if it goes against you, well, you still own the stock. A call option just by itself is going to expire at one point in time, and 80% of all options expire worthless. That's not a game I want to play. Long OC64 at 8 from 2008, currently trading at 190. Best way to minimize taxes. Cancel your subscription to the IRS. Believe it or not, now you probably won't believe it, but there is a form you can fill out and there is a process in which you can cancel your subscription to the IRS. Is trading futures better than options? Well, DVA, we looked at Dow already today. Now, trading futures is total different ball game. Okay, total different. Different rules, but you know they do have the bid, the ask. They do have spreads. They do have calls and puts. They do have all those kind of things, but it's a total different animal. Ha! Thank you. None of your business. Well, you're here on TikTok. There is a prize, a grand prize of $50,000. Okay? Look it up on, you're here on TikTok now, after we're done here. Search out $50,000 prize to find out the exact law that requires you to pay an income tax. Okay, if you can find the law that requires you to pay an income tax, you can claim a $50,000 prize. Now that prize has not been claimed in over 2 decades. Okay, 2 decades people have been trying to find the law that requires you to pay income tax. Anyway, yeah, there's a whole bunch of crap on that. Anyway, we are at 11:30. Verizon. Let's do Verizon. That's going to be the last one for the evening. VZ Verizon. Ooh, take a look. Interesting. 42.30, the 42.50s. Ah, damn. What a way to end the evening, dude. Check it out, Connor. Currently, the price is 42.25, the closest strike price. 42.30 is going to be 42.50, 25. Nope, ain't gonna work. The 42.50 cents, you take 30 cents off of it, you're walking away with 20, 0.5%. Verizon is offering 0.5%. No, thank you. I'm gonna pass. There's too many other companies offering more than 1%. Sorry, Verizon's gonna be a no for me this week. That's for me. You may like it. More power to you. I got something on my shirt. None of your business, section 6011A. Okay, dude, I have no idea what that is. Okay, I hope you're not quoting something from the IRS book because that's a bunch of bullshit. It's not a law, it is a code. It's not tax law, it's tax codes. Okay, I'm talking about the specific law. Okay, specific law that's ratified. Hello, how are you doing? Tyrese, dude, haven't heard from you in a while. Glad you're doing good. So, none of your business. I have no idea what you mean by section 6011A. What is that? Requirement to pay taxes question. Interesting question. Yeah, it is an interesting question. Okay, but for an example, phase 3 biotech trade, check out Sava. Sava. S-A-V-A. 27.95, nice upward trend coming off of a 30-day top, 30-day bottom, bouncing up. Mendeley's, we're done for tonight. We're just taking a look at this last one. Currently now 27.80. The 28s are going for $1.60. Lovely. What is the seasonality look like? What does this company normally do this time of year? Goes down. Yuck. How often does Kava, or is it Sava? Sava. Sava. Okay, cassava. Okay. S-A-V-A. No dividends. It's in a yearly downturn. Oh, okay. Thank you for your time. Great contacts. See you soon. Okay, so none of your business. Actually, seriously, look it up. Okay, what is the prize to find the exact law that requires you? The law, not the code. Code is not a law. Okay, the tax code, that's not a law. That's just some BS shit that the IRS throws at you. Okay, and the IRS has nothing to do with the federal government. They're domiciled in Puerto Rico, which means if you live in Puerto Rico, you don't have to pay taxes. All right, that being said, you guys have a great day. I am out of here. Okay, out of here. And now the time is near, and so I face the final curtain.